True Kitchen restaurant in downtown Dallas made headlines after a woman was standing on a couch twerking. The owner told her a couple of times to stop. She wouldn't listen, so by the third time, he went off. We're not going to waste any time here. I'm giving you 5 reasons why True Kitchen deserves our support. Number 1, this is an example of how Black men build things. The Black community really got to start rebuilding our own communities and building our own economies inside and outside of the community. What will it take for a Black woman to respect a Black man? I've often heard my sister say, if he got his money right and he knows how to lead, then I can respect and submit to that. But here we have a Black man who's invested over $1 million into an establishment in downtown Dallas, which is not a cheap area for real estate. Over $1 million investment here I'm talking about, possibly more. Built this establishment employing Black men and Black women, and he's still being disrespected. There is absolutely no reason why this man had to tell this woman multiple times to behave, which brings us to the next point. Number 2, he had to tell this chick 3 times to sit her grown hard-headed behind down. But no, she wanted to act like a 10-year-old ADHD kid who just wants to run around and ignore everybody, including the teacher and even the principal of the whole school. I don't care what excuse anyone tries to give for this woman's defiance. There is just no reason, and I repeat, no reason why this woman had to be told multiple times to stop. If she was a feminine woman and realized that she wasn't at the club, you wouldn't even have had to tell her once, because she simply wouldn't have been twerking in there. Yes, a lot of restaurants play music to entertain their guests, but not for the guests to get their butts up and start entertaining the other guests. You're supposed to vibe to the music from your seat, ma'am, not get up and start acting like you auditioning for King of Diamonds or Magic City. Number 3, Blacks wouldn't disrespect other people's establishments, so why would we disrespect our own? Sadly, this shows the lack of respect Black people have for each other, as well as the lack of respect Black women have for our men. They go inside white people's businesses and they know how to act. They wouldn't do this at Ruth's Chris or even Hooters or Sonny's Barbecue. By the way, is that place still around? Haven't seen it in years. But most of these folks are Shones, and they wouldn't even do this at Shoney's. Shout out to Dade County, they're gonna get that one. They don't act up at Ling Ling's place, and if they do, Ling Ling and her husband gonna pull out a broomstick on them and bop them real quick upside the head, and then they'll be right back in line the next morning to spend more money at Ling Ling's shop. Number 4, the woman is not the victim here. Lots of people knew the behavior was wrong, yet they kept coming up with excuses to defend Lil Miss Twerksome. So they said it was his tone, he shouldn't have yelled or cursed. Get out of here. This man has built this whole establishment, over $1 million worth of responsibilities resting on his shoulders. What she should have done was listen the first time and comply with the orders from the owner. The real victim here is the owner. He may lose money from this and get bad publicity over this classless woman who is clearly out of order. And that brings us to our final point. The owner had the right to establish and maintain order in his business. I know people don't like to follow rules, and too many Black women have issues with adhering to the authority of a Black man, but this is this man's establishment, and he has the right to protect his business. If the woman fell off the booth and bust her head open, she'll be trying to sue this same man for her behavior. She and her lawyer will be up there saying because it's his business, he's ultimately responsible. Well, when you are ultimately responsible, you have to ultimately defend and protect your business. That includes your employees and other patrons. That's just like somebody coming in your house, right? And you got Tear the Club Up playing. I don't know, just vibing. Because for whatever reason, 3-6 Mafia gives you the motivation to clean up real quick, right? So your homegirl walk in, she jump on your nice $3,000 light colored couch and start bouncing on the couch. Would you be kind to a person who just disrespected you and put their dirty feet and shoes all over your $3,000 couch? We have to be honest here, you will go off. And you're lying if you don't agree with that. If she took it further by grabbing your nice lamp you just got from Macy's and threw it into your new Black Friday TV, you will be ready to put hands and feet on her by then. I'm almost certain you will. Or would you be nice and say, it's okay, girl, you can just come over here and tear up my house anytime. I got insurance for that. We can't be around here talking about we need our men to build Wakanda, and when he's building, we start sabotaging it. It's not right. And any woman co-signing this behavior is the problem and an outright enemy of the black woman. In no way does this woman behavior make us look good. It's not a good representation, so it is certainly not anything that I'm going to sit up here and defend. But hey, you guys go ahead and let us know what you think about all this below in the comments. If you like anything about this video, make sure you hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up, it's free. Also, feel free to share.